Good Neighbors Credit Union is living up to its name. We'll tell you more about their community initiatives up next. I'm here today with Mary Sullivan of Good Neighbors Credit Union. Thank you so much for joining me on the Sweet Buffalo Show today.
Thanks for having me, Kim. Happy to be here.
Great. So tell me about the credit union difference and what you guys do to stay involved with your community.
Sure. So credit unions run sort of like banks do. A lot of people think credit unions are just for old people, but we're a little different. So like a bank, we offer checking accounts, savings accounts, loans, all that stuff. The big difference is that we are not owned by shareholders, so we're a cooperative. So every person who has an account with us is also a part owner of us. So we all benefit. The money doesn't go out to New York or California, millionaires, anywhere. It all stays right here in the community where people share resources.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And you have a Little Neighbors program?
Yes, so that is our savings account program for kids. What they can do is they can open their very own real savings account. And when they do that, they get a deposit pouch, a sticker book, and when they make deposits in their account, they get a sticker for every deposit that they make, no matter the amount. And when they fill up their book, they get a prize. So kind of like the old programs we used to have when we were kids in school, where we could read books and get pizza money or things like that. We do it with savings to encourage the kids to learn about saving and practice, being empowered and feeling good about money.
And why is it so important to teach the kids this at a young age?
I think it's really important because if you talk to any young adult like myself now, we have a big complaint that we didn't learn about financial literacy in school. We have student loans that we're dealing with, credit card debt. And at Good Neighbors, we kind of wanted to stop that problem where it starts. So we wanted to get the kids early enough where they can learn about saving when they're in elementary school and then, hopefully carry that through as they get to be adults, taking out loans, getting their first cars, things like that. So we wanted to get that problem fixed before it becomes an issue.
Absolutely. And it's so important for kids, to start early to have good credit scores because you can't get a vehicle or a loan or a house or any of those things without a good credit score.
Right. Yeah. And we're hoping that if they're saving as a young kid, then that'll become routine for them to save as they grow older, because that's, a lot of people don't focus on that with kids. We wait till we're 18 and then they say, hey, take this credit card or take out this loan, and you don't really know what you're doing. And we want to stop that problem before it happens.
Oh, it's a great thing you're doing. And on top of that, you have an upcoming initiative, the PB&J initiative. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, so every year for the past 5 years, we've done a PB&J drive for the community. So we collect peanut butter and jelly. I started this 5 years ago because I read an article that said that peanut butter and jelly are good staples to have in every home, no matter your income, because it's you can make a quick sandwich out of it and it gives you your proteins and your fruits, and a lot of things are covered nutrient-wise. So I thought, let's collect peanut butter and jelly and give it to our local food banks. So we've been doing this for 5 years, and we also partner with different schools in the Lancaster School District and Depew School District, and they help us collect as well. We are collecting this year all of November, so November 1st through the 30th. You can stop into one of our branches, either in the one in Depew on Brunswick Road or in Buffalo on Grant Street, and drop off any peanut butter and jelly. We also take any non-perishables as well, because we'll take any donations that anyone wants to give.
That's wonderful. And what has the feedback been like about this PB&J drive?
It's been great. We get so many donations every year, especially from the schools. The kids, we add a competition in there for the kids, of course, to get pizza or something like that. So the kids collect a lot, but we do get a ton of donations. I think last year we brought 50 boxes full of peanut butter and jelly and other non-perishables over there. And it's great because peanut butter and jelly is easy to remember.
Absolutely. And Good Neighbors Credit Union, I mean, that name sticks, but you have to live up to it, right?
Yes.
So why is it so important for you guys to be part of your community, to give back?
A credit union is also a cooperative. So with cooperatives, not only are you a part owner if you're part of this cooperative, but you're also supporting your local community. So it's really important for us not only to keep the money local and keep the money circulating through Buffalo, but also to support our neighbors and be good neighbors. Buffalo is a city of good neighbors. Mm-hmm. So it's important for us to live to this name and just make sure that we're doing everything we do is involved with our neighbors and being good neighbors, whether that's having our kids savings account program or helping someone get a loan or having something like a PB&J drive. We want to just make sure everything we're doing is benefiting the community that we're in.
That's wonderful. Western New York is so lucky to have Good Neighbors Credit Union.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you so much for joining me on the Sweet Buffalo Show today.
Yes, thank you again for having me.
Of course.